Okay, so let's get BLE on the Portenta. You're going to need a file, an app like NRF Connect to actually do the testing part. On my page, which is up there, we go down to the BLE one, which is my 03. And remember, always go to raw to copy these things. I could make a library to do all this, but you know what? It's always changing. And I'm pasting there. I've already got it saved. And let's quite quickly get this going. My Portenta is running on COM10. That should be fine. Typically, I put it in DFU mode, but we should be good. It is the, look at the bottom right here. It is the M7 core. That's one of the pains with dual core. And let's just, let's change something here. That says IoT. Let's say it's the Portenta H7. Not sure if it's allowed that many characters. And it'll probably take a couple minutes to compile. So let's go through this. First of all, we're including Arduino BLE, Bluetooth, low energy. And this, just like int or string, this is a BLE service. And whoa, things went quick. I must have compiled that before. It is going 804, which is the, okay, well, that was super fast. So notice there are no lights on. There is a serial in there. I'm not actually teaching BLE at the moment. I just want to see if these things work. We're on COM10, serial monitor, and let me load up NRF Connect and get the scanner going. So here we go. Let's just scan it again. And there it is, Portenta H7. It's not saying IoT. So I'm going in there and open tab there. So generic access, generic attribute, unknown service. This is the one I'm curious about. No, this is the one I'm curious about. What's going on here? Oh, I haven't connected. I got to connect first. Now we've got all these are darker, and that's the interesting one. And here I want information here. So connected to, so something's connected. Ooh, it gives some sort of MAC address. Not sure if that's a security problem. So 00 is going to make that onboard LED, which is connected to 3v3, is going to ground it, so it should turn on. Watch that, worked right away. We set it to have some power. Now we've got something, an LED connected to 3v3, which we're now connecting to 3v3. It's not going to work, kind of opposite of most Arduinos. And there it is. So let's quickly go through this code. So we set up a service. We set up a characteristic switch. Now check out these numbers. I've tried capital letters there, and some things work, some things don't. So I would stick to small letters. We got the LED built in. That's the green light. We're using 9600 for serial. We could use 115, 200. I don't like this command. I take it out all the time because then my Portenta has to be connected to a computer or it doesn't work, and BLE doesn't need to be connected to a computer, so that's very irritating. Lots of people put those in. It holds the serial. Well, I don't need that serial held because I'll put stuff in the main loop. So what's happening here? We're setting the local name. That was the big deal. I changed it from IoT something to Portenta just to prove that it wasn't sort of pre-done or whatever. We're advertising it. We're adding a characteristic. Now switch characteristic, we're switching it to 0, which should be on. And that's just setting stuff up. BLE distance control. So here's the main loop, and here's the main thing. If the switch characteristic is written, this is the thing, you're controlling your cell phone. If the value is any value other than 0, turns it off. If the LED on, that's not totally explaining it to me, but the big yay is it worked. So we're good.